Hello everyone, and today we're taking a look at the game Encased. Now Encased is a post-apocalyptic isometric turn-based RPG. Now the game is set in the 70s, and in the 70s this giant dome just appeared out of nowhere. So they're sending people in to look at that. Now there's different wings, they call them, that you can choose one to join, and we can look into it a little bit more once we get started. Now the game you can find on Steam and GOG. I will have the links down below. Also like to thank Des for sending me a copy of the game. Let's hop into here, see if it's something that interests you. I did play a little bit of it. I may have to do a couple videos of this because there's a lot of dialogue and reading. But let's take a new one. Now you got different choices. You got story mode, which is simplest, then journey, classic, and tactics. It'll give you a little detail about it too. So if you want to do story, enemies do 50% less damage, your group has 50% more health, and what I'm going to do is classic. So it's a little bit harder. Classic, the enemies deal 25% less damage, and their accuracy is 10% less. Your group have 25% more health. Each miss your character and your group covertly increase the accuracy of the next attack by 20%. Now you can do tactics. Balance of the game is designed for playing with a full-fledged team, your character and 2 companions. There's no hidden bonuses or anything like that, so you're just playing flat out. But we're gonna do classic. What I played, it's still somewhat difficult. So let's start game. The Dome Discovery. New Year Zero. In 1971, we suddenly woke up. Oh my god, this goes so quick. You guys just might have to read it. Music's a little loud, but I can turn the music down and it's still just loud at parts like this. And once this goes through, we kind of pick where we want to go, what type of character we want. There's a lot of stuff you can pick to adjust your character. There's a lot of different things. Really interests me. 1976, your resume was approved. That was the year I was born. It's a good year. So now y'all know how old I am. Not like it was a secret, though. Alright, here we go. So, we get to pick our characters. Alan Woodpecker. Nice name. He's a White Wing. White Wing, I think, is more health, science department type of thing. A thieving and stupid Alan loves 3 things from childhood. It's cars and monkeys. He like, okay. You got a little story about the people. You got your stats, muscle, heavy weapons, melee, perception, you got like light armor, there's a lot of stuff to it. Light armor, but light weapons. Guts is your stamina, overall health, charisma, of course your charm and talking, just like any other game. Brains shows you how intelligent you are, so you can be an idiot like this guy's an idiot. Deftness affects starting action points. Also does works on a lot of different things. Fortune affects action points, critical chance, contraptions, piloting skills, because you get to drive in here. I haven't got to that yet, but and then you got psych, your psi abilities, So there must be some type of... Or psionic attacks. So I guess if you choose, you get some type of magic system. I don't want this character, though. So we're going to pick somebody we want to go with. Norman Stoltz. He's really weak. Very brainy. Oh. Silver Wing is more of like the... Wait, what's the upper class management type of stuff? I don't think I want to go with these guys, though. A lot of them. Orange Wing is the convicts. Based with the art. I think they do all the grunt work. Blue Wing is the tech people. They're more into tech. I'm debating whether blue... No muscle whatsoever, though. I'm thinking of using light weapons. This guy's good at light weapons. He's not too bad either, though. Perception. This guy has some hit points. Deafness also works for light. It says right here. Deafness and perception work for light weapons. Heavy is muscle perception. High tech is brains perception. Higher the stats, more familiar with the pew pew sound. The wacky science fiction. You got like laser pistols and plasma. It's kind of neat though. Do I want to go for that? Hand to hand, deafness and muscle. Melee, guts, muscle. Contraptions, deafness, fortune. Piloting is fortune, perception. Man, do I want to go for laser guns? And I'm gonna need what? Brains and perception. So I still need perception. Alright. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, this guy's not too bad. I mean, nobody likes to talk to me. And you can move points on in here, too. Alright, we might go back to Abel here. I kind of like Abel. This is the guy I tested out. Black Wings, more of the mercenary, military type people. I picked him because he's kind of middle of the road. Okay, we're back to White Wing. Alright, so I think we should go... I think I'm going to do the tech guy. Everybody's a little different. Isaac? Abel. Oh, Isaac's not too bad either. Guts, perception. Brains isn't so bad. Deafness, fortune. His muscle's the only downside. Thing is I won't be able to carry much. I think we'll do this guy. We're gonna edit him. Trace spirituality. Faith leads you through life. It's the smallest coincidence. Your signs from above, following which you will more than once avoid trouble, but thinking about the unearthly makes... Okay. My life is harsh trials of life, coupled with clinical deaths and painful divorce. All did not break Abel. Maybe a deeply religious person, it sees Providence God in every trial. Yeah, we'll try him. We'll try him. I like his stats, but we're gonna change a little bit. We can change my picture if I want. Be Matt Mercer. There's a lot of different ones. I think I'll just pick that guy. Man, head type. We'll stick with one. Look at that hair. That color's fine. Get a beard that's... Can we get one that matches my picture? Like, he doesn't have a mustache. They have one without a mustache? Yeah, like that. Kind of makes it look right. Alright, so next, we go to the attributes. Now here's where we can change them around. I'm going to put a little less in some of this. And I want to be good at least something else. Do charisma? Fortune. Works for my piloting skills. I don't know what it's like to drive in this game. But I do talk to people. There's a lot of talking. So we're going to put some into there. I'll put one in the fortune. Yeah. Light weapons. I want high-tech weapons, so... I want piloting. Tech. Gunsmithing, repair, tighten nuts, okay. Science. Calculating chance. Grants access password terminals. There's hacking in this game too. Possibly gives protection. Well, my piloting skills are not going to be that great. After studying the designs of high-tech weapons, you'll be able to improve it on your own. Oh, we'll do that then. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's good. Now, here you get to pick some trait. I don't have to have spirituality. Spirituality gives me a lot of pure damage, reduced. So, it's good resistance. Actually, I kind of like that. Don Quixote. Action points. Slacker. Redneck get guts perk rate. What I picked last time was Gun Fanatic. Gave me a bunch of stuff in guns, which is decent. But let's go. I'm gonna try resistance. We're gonna see what resistance does. I think we're good. These are your attacks that you can do. So let's hop to it. Like I said, this is gonna be a lot of reading in here. Alright, so I am Blue Wing. Alright, so let's go through here once this is all done pulling up here. Now, when you go through the game, you'll get a lot of this stuff that just pops up. So, we got your character screen. So, a lot of this stuff is what we already looked at. These are like your attacks that you'll be doing. You have your perks you put in. I'm not sure what levels you get your perks at, or if you, I mean, you must get more, but there's a lot of them. Your stats, yada yada. You got your inventory. You'll do scan stuff. You do scan stuff in the game, which also gets you knowledge points. You got data, and this is your quests that we're looking at right now. And your main story, which we'll do in a second. Codex for information. And then you go through this, and this will go through your help and stuff like that. Okay, your stats. Dialogue can go through dialogue. Reputation. Only got the Blue Wing. Maps. The dome. that we're going to be in. There is crafting in the game too. So if you wanted to make a gun cleaning kit, you need all this stuff to make it. Let's talk to some people. Guy wearing spectacles thrust out a sweating hand. Monty James, Silverwing. Let's sit down your bench. It's you. I found your file extremely interesting. And your CV wonderful, inspiring, really. When I had the opportunity to look at the files of my future colleagues, I couldn't resist. I don't want to sound boastful, but silver level clearance has its advantages. That's what you saw on your file. Well, you were number 63,784 on the waiting list, but you were lucky enough to get into the dome after only 16 months. Besides that, zero, nada, absolutely nothing. Your dark horse for both the Foundation and myself. How exactly did you end up at this wing? I'm a good mechanic, and the dome is where my people skills are needed most. Where my skills are needed most. Yes, you never guessed the dome official heavy equipment suppliers are Jupiter Moon and MM Trucks. Bet 100 Kanban to be working 7 days a week. Look, there's a storm rising. Lightning is strange. Green. Lightning be green? It's my first sandstorm. Despite his hired grim expression. So it must be if the more charismatic you are to talk, because this guy wouldn't even talk to me when I tried this out. Everyone, duh. In a black car, under guard. Okay. United to the black winged woman beside him. Her nose wrinkles in displeasure, but she says nothing. Ask about his bracelets on his wrist. Your humane handcuffs. How about that? Truth is, there ain't nothing humane about them. They zap you really hard the moment you get your hands on a gun. They sure look nice. Okay. That's instead our business partner. Precautions. Okay, yeah, beware of the guy in the orange. That's where he's dangerous. His crime was embezzlement. I had to keep him cuffed. Those are the rules. My friends from the administration didn't gain the information of this man's records. Could I be escorting a serial killer? It's corporate policy, you know. Alright. I can't do any more discussion with these people because they're... If you're in the right wing, you get apparently more conversation. Igor Pontaine. Who taps in the glass with one gestures you to come and take a look. Seems like he doesn't speak English. Oh, that's great. Tomoko Kimura. Looks like you can bribe and barter with people. I haven't tried that yet. Cross border, no way back now. Traveling to Funicular. Wasn't so thrilling. City of Crystal Sands. Standing at the foot of the dome. Spire station are collected. Okay. You were thinking, why have no children been born under the dome? Got a working hypothesis, but I'm not ready to share it. Oh, here you go. Perception. Ask her if she sees a dark stain on the outer surface of the dome. That's an aircraft that crashed into the dome during the first expedition. I believe it's wing fragment, and there's some white canvas. What do you think? It's maybe a parachute? Just can't believe it's all true. On the way to meet the future. Ask her what she meant by we've crossed the border. You're familiar with the details of the briefing, right? But simply, the dome is selective permeable environment. Oh yeah, the dome is 30,000 square kilometers of desert. There we go, that's huge. Inorganic system may exit the dome without difficulty, but any living creature dies if transported back to the outside world. Oh? We're allowed why things happen that way. It's totally something to do with the atmospheric composition. But it's a weak theory. The difference of the air in the dome is so insignificant as to fall within a margin of error. But it's no difference. I heard a rumor or conspiracy theory that we leave the dome at any time. We've simply been told you can't. If you decide to test the hypothesis, don't forget to leave me something in your will. Look at the door. Okay, so we start up here, I think, and we go down. Yeah, looks brown black through the tinted glass, smoke blue horizon. Almost seems the clouds are pulling apart there. Your eye drawn to the cluttered eastern sections of the dome. You see a block of warehouses and something resembling an observation deck. The real dome doesn't resemble its image from the ads at all. There's no snow white cities or vast highways to be seen here. Look more closely, you can see, you can make out a single lonely road leading north. A few sheds of radar installations and glittering antenna and radio emerge from the mist. Yes, engineers have plenty of work here. Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind beginning to form above the poker plain. The gathering storm drifts unhurriedly above the desert. A crown of green light flashing at its core. Clearly no ordinary weather phenomenon. It must be one of those anomalies. You freeze by the window, unable to avert your eyes. So I like how they have all these little pop-ups too. We'll just watch it till we land. Let's watch the whirlwind. Out lies landslide. Pure clouds of dust appear behind the greenish glass of the porthole. Capsule shutters breaking as the braking device engage. A lot of reading. A lot of reading. Let's go. Okay, you can hold the middle mouse button down and rotate. You can adjust the sensitivity of it too. I like how you see other people chatting here too. You can zoom in, zoom out. Come here. Come on now, or you'll miss everything. Cheerful man in the white lab coat grabs you by your sleeve. Badge reading Ladaviko Nuzi. Scientific Analysis Export Department. Dangles loosely in his clean form, which smells pungently of washing powder. Look over there. He points toward the sharp, wide gesture in your hand held, and hands you his field binoculars. Take it back and look where he's pointing. Raise binoculars to your eyes. Under fourfold magnification, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plains even looks stranger. At its core, it glows with flickering green light and green light. It flashes rhythmically. The rhythm seems to form a complicated pattern. Fascinating. Do you want me to bring some filters? You can intercept the red and the blue spectrums, and we'll see something amazing, like a signal, some kind of message. Ask him what I'm looking at. What am I looking at? He laughs unnervingly and snatches his binoculars from his hands, or from your hands. The massive whirlwind north of Concord. Not merely some desert storm, it's an anomaly. I hope it lasts long enough for me to make proper observation. That's what the scientific and analyst export department means. Looks blankly at you, down his lab coat. This lets out a laugh. I work at Concord Station, categories relics. My job is to classify them by rarity. Then the blues package them, the silvers issue the documentation, the orange move them into orange or cargo capsules, just like the one you arrived in. And the capsule takes the relics way up to the top of the spire, and the crystal sands by the funicular, they get auctioned off and turned into money. Not like I endorse this, but we all like to have a good paycheck, right? When I have to take a look at the spire, it's amazing. Then you can look at the spire at any time. Now that sandstorm, that's truly amazing. Where do we need to go? Alright. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Better get going. You'll be late for your check-in. Yep, let's hurry. Yep. Now, there's a lot of people to talk to in here. It's wow. So, all these people you can talk to. Now, you'll need to talk to some of these because some of these people will be for quests. And you can loot a lot of goodies. I'm going to have a heyday with that. goodies. You can buy stuff from vending machines. Of course, they cost you your money. They're bonds. But I don't want anything. Anything useful in here? Alright. Go talk to this guy. Call reception watches from behind the desk with a bored, haughty look. Waits impatiently for you to approach. The employee glances at you indifferently, his upper lip ever so slightly curled in contempt. All new employees must register first thing. Come up to my desk, please. The name plan on his desk tells you you're talking with Dean Rayett, administrator. I almost forgot the regulation pre-registration greeting. Just a second. He brews a reel-to-reel tape recorder from beneath the desk, winds up the tape in beginning, and presses play. Speakers explode with harsh crackling sound. Over the tick-tock metronome slowly grows louder. Your employee, on the behalf of Kronos Foundation, Administrator Dean Rayett, welcomes you to new life under the dome. By joining our company, you choose the path of science and progress. You're among mankind's best, and we ask that you live up to this. Deserve this title, do your job honestly, obey the law, respect your colleagues, and work together. And together we will build the best possible future for all mankind. Right now we're done with the official greeting. I'll register and upgrade your Selectron, which is your ID card. Okay. There you're ready. You hand him over your card. Dictate the information for him. Okay. Just give your information. So your position on the waiting list was the 63,000. You're assigned to Magellan Station. A spectral bus will bring you there after a series of briefings. Please pass me your Selectron so you can update it. Okay. I have the first level clearance for a Blue Wing employee. You have access to storage, repair bays, and various workshops. Your Selectron has been built in universal key and opens the hatches and access air shafts. All new employees will have a short list of tasks to perform upon arrival. You want to hear the details? Yes. Need to get a set of combat gear. Okay. Talk to Sydney. Second, weapons. Miss Margarita Tachenko, the clerk's office. After she dispenses your firearms, you will head to the training zone for a brief weapons handling exam. According to the latest regulations, all employees must attend a briefing on psi abilities. Apply to your instructor, Andrew. To tell you about the combat tactical training, the fourth step is to visit Winston Brotherby. And finally, science is the overarching purpose behind everything we do here. Go to Professor Van Olden to learn how to study relics, avoid anomalies, and catalog scientific knowledge. This training is mandatory for all wings, not just white. Oh, when you're done with your trainings, proceed to the waiting room, where you'll travel to Magellan by bus. Everything's crystal clear. Salt. Protocol for a little welcoming preamble, but dash it all. That nonsense. Welcome to Concord Station. Oh yes, I sent your mail to Karis. Check your view messages. Well, that's all, I think. Mail notification. Check, you require uniform, self-defense. Okay, so it tells you what we need to do. Quest, we'll just click it to get that off. Miscellaneous. Talk about the mail. Yep, and your quests. Yes. Silver, wearing thick, glittering spectacles, is sitting on an orange couch, nervously fingering his badge, which reads Monty James. A large suitcase rests at his feet with leaflets about the dome perched on top. Ah, it's you. How do you like it inside the dome? I really don't want to answer that. I haven't been here very long. The first impression is unfortunately not very positive. They forgot to add my name to the new recruit's manifest. Can you manage? Offer to register him. Are you for real? That would be incredibly kind of you. Maybe my optimism about this place and the people working here was justified after all. Alright, since I've done this before, I know where to go. Go to here. Register him. Oh, register him in. Oh, register him in Orange Wing. Let's try it. You have great friend registered Monty as a dangerous multiple murderer assigned to the Orange Wing with promising career of dishwasher and porcelain sanitation. After entering the false data, you press send. You finally beep. The system redirects you to the main menu. I agree to play. I don't think anything interesting is in here. 5 years of the future. Yeah, just log out. You're registered. Oh, tell him? Oh, how is this going to turn out? Okay, we're going to tell him. You you what? You think this is a game, do you? Do you have any concept of the bureaucracy here? Do you know how many forms I have to fill out? Oh, never mind. Well, thank you. You're a big damn help. Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, let's go. Get our stuff. Now, I didn't notice this up right when I first started, but they have one on the floor. So that just tells you where you need to go next. Behind the storage counter, you see a small, neat guy. His gingery hair shines with something like brilliantine. His badge says Sydney Maynard, storekeeper. Silver perks up at your approach. A thick logbook appears from under the counter. Sydney puts the thick glasses on, seem age 5 decades in an instant. Studies the lined pages. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a long video. But I'll probably do a couple of these before, because we don't get to combat for a little while. Now, this is your first uniform requisition, right? You can purchase any equipment you need for the desert directly from me. I'm to issue your equipment. Before I give you a uniform, please listen to these short instructions. I'm listening. So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life under the dome can be dangerous. You may get shot, spill acid on yourself, get electrocuted, or suffer effects from dangerous anomaly. You may freeze to death or get fried. That's why it's important to wear protective equipment when traveling outdoors. Of course, in hazardous situations, the equipment will get damaged, and the more damaged, the more often it has to be repaired. Okay. We've got repair kits for the gear. There are Blue Wing specialists ready to help you at any large base, of course, but they're not always available. So you want to learn how to use repair kits and workbenches on your own. Okay. All the instructions. I'm going to issue your uniform. Okay, unfold the package. The technician's uniform screams function over fashion. Part of the uniform is rubberized to protect you while working with electricity. One important thing, in accordance to Order 16225, helmets and gloves are not issued, but they are available for purchase from me. Please bear in mind that a full set includes headgear or mask, jacket, trousers, gloves, and boots. Here's your uniform. Let's take a look and see what he has. I'll show what you got. Well, you're pretty well stocked here in Concord. Now, I got $45. $100. Yeah, I can't afford that. I can't afford it. He's come back. All right. Let's put our stuff on. Not a complete change from what I'm wearing. There we go. Number 2. Smell like good tobacco. Waves off the tall, portly woman from a meter away. Black lacquered pipe. Open logbook full of signatures, and a metal flip calendar sits on the counter in front of her. On the small nameplate it reads, Margarita Chichenko. What do I owe the pleasure? What about your weapon? See, is this your first receipt? Oh, this was your first receipt. Glances, snorts, and retreats to the shelves. Comes back a couple minutes later. I ain't telling you shit about this thing, because that's exactly how much I know. Laser, schmazer, cadmium battery, fiberglass body, blah blah. You know more about it than I do. Here. Set the firearm carefully, aim the barrel down. See, you know the rules. It won't cause problems. Ask about the drawbacks. Are you kidding me? I'm a different breed. One that doesn't understand toy guns. If it turns out to be radioactive, sorry, but I can't help you on this one. About servicing it? If it breaks it, bring it back, and I'll trade it for another one. There's a little cloth, and the blocks where it came from, cleaning the lens. That's all I know. Alright, so I don't have anything. The least I could do, we have a requisition list from the Silvers. For free, you receive only rubbish. If you want the real deal, check out the weaponry shop or me. Now it's time for your training. Brother Bree is already waiting for you at the big gate. Big daddy, but a good man nonetheless. But before the training zone, go see that wizard guy and his toothpicks. Be careful around him, though. He doesn't let the pitch line psychic my ass. Alright. What do we got? I got a mop. Anything? Can I steal from him? I can. What am I stealing? I'm stealing a wood bar. Lean silver with black hair and a huge cigar clamped to his teeth sitting in front of you. As you approach, he flashes a sly grin and slowly raises the outspread hand above the table. Something really weird happens. All the paper clips, pencils, scattered toothpicks, bits of trash float up from the table and hang in the air. Silver badge reading Andriy Mihai, Sci instructor, floats up as well. I'm going to approach the table like nothing is happening. Here for a briefing. Shall we get to it? Takes a cigar out of his mouth and exhales a lush cloud of smoke. So you're ready for the briefing. Anyway, here's the deal. The more profitable for people with high psych to study psionics. Give me your hand. I'm waiting for an answer. He grabs your hand with strong, dark fingers. The pills. Anti-migraine sleeping pills. Neuroleptics, downers. What do you mean you don't take them? Well, off you go then. It means no talent. Why waste time? No wasting time now, but alas, regulations demand it, so I'll give you a glove too. Look, the glove, right? But it isn't just a glove. It's a oh mama hold me tight glove. It takes energy from your noggin, your psyche, and pew concentrates it. Learn psionics, put on the glove, transform energy into the necessary shape. That's the whole briefing. Simple. All your questions. That's going about psionics and its origins. Okay, puffs of smoke. Psionics is a gift for all of us. Forefathers took off someplace. Gone. Poof. Gone. Only the dome remains. And this psionics. Scientists say everyone has organic skill called psych. You have it. I have it. Everyone has it. Big psych, you got talent. Small psych, no talents. You need to carry a lighter all your life. All right. So we're gonna equip our pew pew, the Andromeda. Equip. So it's one-handed. We'll equip this. Oh no. I want that my primary. I'll do secondary. I don't know if I'll be using this, though. It's not like I really win a melee with my guy. sneer, a bright blue jacket, tinkering on the door locks, cursing under his breath non-stop. Blowing the curly strand of hair off his forehead, he turns to you. You're a newcomer, right? Straight up open house here today. He offers you his hand. According to the badge, he's Maxim Penkovsky, technician. Technician slapped the door with one hand. You'll have to wait until I'm done. Some orange jammed up some lock with some chewing gum. Just for a laugh. They're like animals, those oranges. Marking their territory. If you ask me, they're too gracious about the bastards. Crystal Sands. Crystal Sands is a city at the foot of the dome. It is from here fresh provisions, weapons, equipment, and new Cronus employees are delivered to the spire. Okay. Ask for if he can open it. Wish I could. Gonna have to disassemble, clean, reassemble, and get working. Work I don't need. I'll think to some idiot. Though there is another way. Do you want to learn something about picking locks? It's a useful skill in all sorts of situations. Yeah. Alright. Looky here. Okay. Presses, is pick lock. Okay. It's an odd device with a hybrid screwdriver. It can open, okay. Puts it in her hand. Use mechanical pick lock. It's easy peasy. No special skill required. They wear out after a few locks. The old-fashioned kind is another thing entirely. Cheap, one use. But one has to know how to use it right. That tool is for the master. Okay, gives us a lesson. That way you can carry it on your belt. It's much handier to have them there. Okay. Actually, finding tools under the dome is no problem at all. There are even devices for hacking terminals and so on. And one more thing. Always use brand name stuff if you can. Groovy produces good kits. Modus and Supercolor do too. They've all got fat contracts with Cronus, so they care about the quality. Damn these locks. But I'd rather be doing this than fixing the hab pods. Those are a real pain in the ass. What's wrong with hab pods? Because they're poorly made, warped from the heat, and the filters aren't worth a damn. The modulars were constructed by market managers, not engineers. Building a city in the desert was also their idea. This project is all about PR. Cronus wants to show the world how tough they are. Alright, so we're gonna pick the door. So we gotta put our tool. We can add it to our belt, so we got it right there. We can right-click the door and unlock it. Right? Okay. Unlock it. There you go. Boom. Look at that. I'm a hero. No. That's dirt. I don't need dirt. I'll take money. Is that the next one I need to go to? I don't think so. I think it's this one. Yeah, 4. We're gonna go to 4. Take another mop. Sometimes there's money in here. Other times there's dirt. Dirt, I don't think you can do anything with, so I just don't pick it up. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Middle-aged Black is sitting behind the counter with his hands in his lap. Buttons and zippers and uniforms are polished to shine, even his badge. Winston Brotherby, instructor. He's been buffed so much it hurts to look at it. Okay. First act being late for the briefing. Are you going to be late for your funeral as well? Be okay. Have to attention report. You're here for the assignment. I see weapon received. Check mark. Looks like you're fully prepared to disappoint me. Prepared? Right, employee? They are prepared. Behind the door. Okay, launch the computer. The conditions and training zone closely simulate those that would experience in the field. Your goal is to avoid getting lost and dying of dehydration. Try to aim at the barrel away from yourself when shooting. Goal is to hit 3 targets. I'm going to monitor you and advise as necessary. And try not to burst into tears. That's all. Go ahead. Bloom and leave. Welcome to the Sherman Holographic Combat Emulation System. Please select program. Enter Alpha. Proceed to training. Alright, so we got our pew out. And we're going to pew. So, down here is your tool belt. This is where I put like my lock picks. You can put your health kits, radiation stuff, all this stuff you can put over here. Here's where your attacks are. You can switch between your weapons. So you got your sight glove. I'm going to do, of course, my gun. You got your AP over here, right in the middle. Then remaining action points to increase defense class. I'm going to have to try that. I never tried that before. So I got energy shot. Deals 7 to energy damage, 7 to 10. Maximum range weapon 10. Damage 90%. Plus 2% of your perception. The ionization. Damage 60%. But you have a 50% chance. Plus 5% times your perception versus fortitude. Has electric shock, 3 rounds, dealing 1 damage, plus 10% of the target's maximum health each round. Target's biochemical resistance is decreased by 15% for 3 rounds. Alright. Well, let's just shoot him. Oh, that was cool. Shoot him. Missed. I can't do anything else. My turn. Pew. Should we try this one? Of course I miss. We'll try it again. I want to know what that does. I want to know what that looks like. I like how you got different things for weapons that you can use from or whatever you want to use. I can't do any more. Oh, everybody's just critical. Critical. Alright. Just shoot. Oh, not enough ammo. Oh, I gotta reload. I gotta reload my laser gun? I guess so. Oh, I missed. Oh, so do I. I think it gives me a 35% chance. Move a little bit closer, maybe I have a better chance. I can't shoot now, but good thing this guy don't hit me or hurt me. Hit me. Doing a pretty good job hitting me. Come on! My aim is obviously really terrible. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. There we go. He's just laughing at me, I'm pretty sure. You aren't going to use it, are you? Oh. Put your weapon away. Yeah, you got to put your weapon away. People get mad when you just have it out. Never do that again, alright? Yeah. Now we can talk to him. You made it through training without making a total fool of yourself. Congratulations. I'll send a report up the chain about your completely unanticipated success. You're dismissed. Number 5. I have to end it at here. I mean, this thing's going to be about an hour-long video. But I'm enjoying this game. I like it. It's like a neat story. I like to talk to all the people. See a tall scientist in a white lab coat, bathed in a dim lamplight. He almost appeared to be hovering above the laboratory floor. Man turns At your footsteps, he's holding a paper clipboard and a pencil. And he is Sebastian Van Holden. I want us to respect one another's time. Please speak loudly. I can't do it for him. Please speak loudly, clearly, and to the point. You must be the newcomer I was told about. Nice to meet you. So you're here for the briefing. According to the rules pertaining to this briefing, I have to touch a large number of topics. So far, I will do you so very briefly. Don't interrupt me. When I've finished, I'll answer all your questions with regulations, of course. I checked your scanner. It's working, and it's connected to the Minerva. Minerva decentralized computing system and facilitates information flow through the dome. Created by Siamese twins Sid and Phil. Alright. Every scan will earn you Cronus or Forefathers knowledge points. Are you listening? Scan everything that might be scientific interest. First of all, anomalies. They can be dangerous. Just make sure you have medication with you. Pouch is full of bolts, and you can temporarily discharge an anomaly by throwing a bolt in it. It's primitive, but reliable. So my oral briefing is filled with a lot of span time. Any questions? No questions. Because I'll go through here. You're about to go downstairs to scan some relics. I'll be monitoring your progress. Please note there are several radioactive anomalies in the ecozone. They're the same conditions you'll be working with in the field. Radioactive zones and relics are quite common in the dome. Here's your ARAD 3. And one more thing. Just a moment. Alright, so these are anomalies we got to scan. Get out of there. Alright, so I can dig there? Oh, I don't have a shovel. Alright, so to scan them, you just right click them and they're scanned. There we go. Scanned. Now we can throw the second one here. You throw a bolt. Or just really botch that up. That one. There we go. There we go. Nope. Alright. This walkway. No. Oh my gosh. Walkway really messes things up. We're just gonna get some radiation because I'm tired of messing with them. Help if I go any closer? Not really. Let's see if that works. Alright, so we throw it. Right. Okay, get out of here. Go. Damn. No. Hey, I leveled up. Okay, let's get out of here. Now you can move WASD, move the camera around. You can rotate it with the E and Q, like I said, or the middle mouse button. I'm going to steal your guys' stuff. You found. You got nothing for me? You know, some money. What's this? Unidentified relic. Reset. It's no secret that the Dome is inclined to bring surprises to its researchers. We at Cronus are rational. Any surprise must be recorded and studied, and results must be regularly documented. Indeed, the lives of our employees depend on this. One of our most common hazards of the Dome is anomalies. Their origin and mechanisms of action are still being studied by the best minds of the committee. But one thing is certain, you should be on your guard with them. First, one should not approach any type of anomaly without protective equipment. Ionizing radiation is the most frequent companion with these phenomena. In addition to electric shock by alternating gravitational field, or the release of toxins, or spontaneous combustion can occur. Ugh. Remember, Cronus Insurance covers your medical expenses only partially. In case of dangers of health, these medical or medicines available for purchase from certified sellers. In case of need for movements in the area covered by anomalies, the experienced scouts of the committee recommend using standard fixing bolts. Anomalies tend to respond to the movement of physical bodies of almost any size. Throwing a bolt from a safe distance will cause a trip, after which the reload phase sets in. This time, the volume occupied by the anomaly becomes relatively safe. Note, the Blue Wing team urges you not to remove the bolts from the working equipment, and not to buy them from the Orange Wing employees if necessary. It'll be more reliable and acceptable concept. Okay. Finishing time was within acceptable range. Let's see what he has to say. Not bad. One question. You observed several anomalies while scanning. In your opinion, why did they appear? I'd like to hear your opinion. The can sense electronics. I knew you'd come up with something like that. I see you understand nothing about the nature of anomalies, so let me add a couple of points. Truth is, we don't know the precise reason for this phenomena either. We actually know nothing, no matter how much we try to convince ourselves otherwise. I personally believe the anomalies are the Dome's security mechanisms. The one you saw relatively harmless. There are different anomalies in the desert, phenomena that toy with the human mind. I know you don't care, but I'll say it anyway. Scientists today are required to be wonder workers and can heal cancer with the wave of their hand and solve the secrets of the universe during a coffee break. For some reason, no one wants to understand the fundamental science is always an investment in the future. Produces no answers here and now. Something terrible happens under the dome one day. I'm sure it will. Science will prove that will protect no one. That's all. Off you go. Where do I go? L will pull it up too. I did all that. Oh, head to the waiting area. Okay. Nice. Oh, turret. Thank you. I didn't really want to click on the turret. Alright, so let's do our level up here. So I got 19 skill points to put it into. Of course, I could put it into the applied and combat. We're going to put some more into weapons, I think. 60, I think we get more attacks. Do some in science. With 35, we'll put 1 point into light weapons, because just in case, I'm assuming, save that. I don't have any perks. Let me look here. What do I use for ammo? Is there actual ammo for this thing, or is it just... Oh, here it goes. Weapon power cells. That's what I use. Well, let's scan this. Now, relics give you stuff. This one gives me evasion, but negative AP. I don't want that. Oh, secret discovered. What did I find? Another relic. Carry weight plus 5. Do that. Equip. With the eyes of Magellan Station Security Chief William Dell. 3 waste crates from your station have been seized by the Spire for inspection. Hidden cavities in the form of false bottoms were discovered containing more than 250 kilograms of smuggled relics, 2 of which in the highest category of rarity. In order to deceive the scales, the crates contained relics that lightened the weight of the load. Over $1 billion worth of stolen goods almost walked past our final security cordon into the black market. This is a situation of utmost severity. We must immediately take steps to identify these criminals. I have no doubt this operation is beyond the abilities of a single person. I expect results within a month. P.S. Find the attached a full list of stolen relics with their associated characteristics. Rudolph Minecraft, Head of Customs, Spire Station. Full list of stolen relics with their characteristics and create examination results are attached to the letter. Urgent task for you. Tall blind man in his 40s mechanically touches the brim of his black hat and extends his hand to shake. Badge. Process with Adolf Schmitz. Head of security. Okay. Uniform could use a wash badly. I just gave it to me. I'm Adolf Schmitz, head of security service. We were sent to Magellan, but there was a change of circumstances. I've got an urgent order for you. Your help is in need of a nearby object. Mr. Kingsley is waiting for you now to give you your assignment. He'll tell you everything himself. Ask why he needs me, not the other blue. One moment, it's all here. Right, your colleague's name is Igor Potanin. Says he doesn't speak English. Furthermore, his specialization is architecture. I doubt the problem in Nashville has anything to do with architecture. Alright, let's go. Go to the video phone. Video phone. Red light comes on. You copy? My name is... Well, it's loud. My name is Martin Kingsley. I'm Chief Officer of the Magellan Base. We're supposed to meet in person, but unforeseen circumstances prevented that. One moment, I'll grab your file. Okay, rotate. I want to see if there's anything in the room. I mean, like a video conference, right? Well, so you're Blue Wing. A solid choice. Does it run in the family, or did this role attract you for some reason? So you entered the dome to help advance the arms industry. You like tinkering with machinery. There's around 6,000 vehicles inside the dome now. That number will only keep growing. You've been enough work for years to come. Thank you for your reply. I learned a little more about you. Now, I want you to learn a little more about us. Keep in mind that it's not a rehearsed speech. The dome was discovered in 71. It became scientific and a media sensation, a world of phenomenon, and likely the most significant discovery in the history of mankind. I see you were enticed by the radio advertising, telefilms, and all those interviews, billboards at every turn. Cronus wants the world to see the dome as a stage where something merry and fascinating is going on. But now you're actually here. I want you to see the real picture. Here's the truth. Nobody was waiting for us inside the dome. It's neither a treasury of technologies nor a cemetery of ancients. Perhaps what we're doing now is diffusing the world's most complicated bomb. Will our mission thrive? I believe so. We work together and everyone does their part. I say, do what must be done, because that's what the concept of the 5 wings is all about. You're a blue wing. You look at the world's most complicated infrastructure, and the complexity keeps growing. Your duties are not limited to maintenance and service. You'll be keeping up the image of the world and its custom form. Without hot water and electricity, people will revert to beast in astonishingly short order. So it might seem that you're probably waiting for some boilerplate welcome speech, but I prefer to talk about the real world problems. Glad to meet you. Say that you're okay. I apologize once again for the long distance meeting. Now, we don't have much time. I'd like to get to the point. I'm sure you're curious why you were taken off the bus to Magellan and brought here instead. I'm going to show you a short video. Please pay attention. I have an urgent mission. For employing your background qualifications, I'd have assigned someone from Magellan. I'm short on personnel, and that's why it has to be a newcomer. Apologies again for the rush, but it seems I have no choice. Maybe you've heard about Nashville Base. While preparing the material from the mission, I came across a short documentary film about the complex. I think you should watch it. I wish there was like a video. Purple, gray, and black spots flicker on the screen. Blue are titled Coronas from 71 to 74. Was used in the production of this recording. Appears okay. Every day, our researchers uncover more and more dome secrets. There is no doubt the underground structure, so-called objects, are organized according to some pattern. Though early on, the importance of the relics system, or relics to scientific research, was considered insignificant. On John. By 1972, however, many important discoveries have come to light in the period of only a few months, and the construction of a stationary research base adjacent to more promising objects began. Personnel moved to Ankara on May of 1972, and within half a year, Boston and Sao were also brought into service, though the biggest discovery was yet to come. In November 1973, a massive network of underground caves and structures of hitherto unseen complexity was discovered in section C12. Soon afterwards, the construction of C12 Nashville began. C12 Nashville is an innovative research complex located atop the primary relic mining location. The complexity of the object is unique. Communications. The rest of the information is classified. Hopefully you get the main idea. Nashville is a very special place, requiring people with both special qualifications and special clearance levels, though yours will do for your task. And what is the task? So the task, Nashville base stopped transmitting and receiving signals yesterday evening. A reconnaissance group was sent out earlier today, but we haven't heard anything from them yet. Normally, it would never give us a task to a newcomer like yourself, but we just don't have enough people. Furthermore, the group was lacking someone with your specialization. The communication problem appears to be more severe than I thought. Nashville technicians could use another Blue Winger help. Your task is to go to Nashville, figure out whatever's behind the communication problem, get in touch with the group, and work with them to solve the problem. Go downstairs. The truck must be waiting for you in storage. This is urgent, but a small delay is acceptable. If there's anything you need to settle here first. That is all. Any questions? No questions. Great to hear it. Take care of yourself. Talk to you later. We get the loot. What do we got? Packaged water. Food. Now, I think we need to eat food. Now, I don't think it goes down very fast, because we got encumbrance, radiation, hunger, thirst, and fatigue. But when I played last time, I never need to eat at all. Some of the dialogue is a little different from when I played 2, from a different character. Polymetallic ore. Alright. Empty airgun powerlet. Not sure exactly what I use that for. It must be like a special gun or something. There's a huge, disgusting dead insect lying in the cargo trailer. Closely resembles of an ordinary cockroach. Yellow, hemolymph overflow longs the tarpaulin folds, mixes with the acid, leaving bleach stains on the floor. Scan him. The green-gray sweeps of remnants for a while, then fades. New entry. Soldier emerges from behind the truck, his black uniform dusty. Are you from the technical department? Sophie wants to know when her servo shell will be ready. Servo shell. Armored exoskeleton equipped with powerful servo drives. Alright. The parts arrived yet? So you're not from the technical department. I see. Then I'll tell you what to expect. Endless crawling through ventilation ducts, repairing air conditioners, as well as mainframes, kettles, coffee machine. Most of the time will be wasted on ordering parts from the bureaucrats, and then you'll be working into the night to avoid fine from silvers. Alright. Big bug. Alright, so we are going to end it here. I think I may do another video of this, though. I'm enjoying this. I'd like to see a little bit further. I know we've already been doing this for probably a little over an hour. But I wanted to get to this point. I didn't get much further in this when I played from before to try it out. But yeah, I think I'll do another one. Let me know if you'd like to see even more of these down in the comments down below. The game, if this is something you're interested in, the link down below. You can get it on GOG or Steam. If you did enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.